What's up, faders, and welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Fitted Japan, and I am your host, Johnny. And as you fine folks know, Got Fitted Japan is about, well, one dude boos Japan in the news. Hey, it's just me, all by myself. I'm just podcasting all by myself with all of you. All right, faders. Well, okay, this is what's going to happen on episode number, was it 791? In this episode, I am going to introduce something to you. This in my hand is Asahi Super Dry. And this in my hand is also Asahi Super Dry. Now, I know they look very similar. However, they may possibly be very different. So what I'm going to do in this episode is first talk about these beers and sample them and tell the difference if there is any. Then after that, I'm going to talk about my weekend very quickly. And then I'm going to move into this week's crazy bizarre news. And there's quite a bit of it too, actually. Okay. First things first, okay, without further ado, we've got Asahi Super Dry. Now, many of you probably don't know this, but Asahi Super Dry for a very long time, many years, possibly even decades, had a formula. And this formula was delicious. I loved that beer. That beer was absolutely spectacular. It was the cat's meow. However, they changed the formula to the newer version, right? And the newer version, everybody likes it. It's a good beer, but I prefer the older version. The new version for me is like New Coke, right? Remember that in the 80s? Not so good. But it's still a pretty decent beer, and I don't mind it. I prefer the old one better. Now, there's a rumor that these two cans, which are very different, the inside of these cans may possibly be different. It's actually kind of a rumor here. Now, this can right here is a can that has a very special top. It's a grenade top, right? So if you look right here, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can pull this top off like this, and you could drink it kind of like a glass. So it'd be like kind of like a can glass, aluminum glass of beer, BU, right? So see this? So you just pop it off like that, a pop top. This one right here is the typical can open top, whatever, you know? So basically you just open this just like any other like soda or whatnot. It's a beer can, okay? It's a beer can. This one here is special. Now the rumor is that this special can with a special top has the original Asahi Super Dry in it. Wow. That's the rumor. Now I'm here, faders, to see if that rumor is true or false. All right. So without further ado, let's do this, okay? So I'm going to open up this one right here. This is the stereotypical Asahi that you can get pretty much anywhere. Da 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 da. Ooh. Hello. Oh. Ah. And this is a good beer. This is a good beer. This is a good beer. Asahi Super Dry. It's good. Sharp, tasty, full of flavor. Fantastic. That's the ticket. Okay. Now I'm going to put this one down, and then I'm going to open the grenade top. And I'm going to see if there's any difference. Now, faders, this has not been done before on national TV or on the internet. So here we go. So I'm gonna open this because it's kind of cool. It's got this lid like this. God, I hope they didn't shake to it. Let me just get a towel just in case. For all you single guys out there, you don't need a towel, whatever. But for all you guys out there that are married or living with your significant other, you better have a towel. Better have a towel. Okay, happy wife, happy life. Trust me, there's no truer words ever. Okay, here we go. I should probably open it like this, though. Here we go. Okay, one, two. Oh, it's a little bit. Oh, shit. Okay, that was unexpected. I haven't even taken the top off yet. It just keeps on falling. Let me just rip it off. Maybe that's the thing. Ah, Oh, God, it keeps on foaming. This is madness. All right, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, oh. Who invented this? Oh. Okay. Okay. So the foam has gone down, and so has half the beer. I can't tell the difference in taste. I'm gonna have to open this on the floor with my feet. Jesus Christ. It's still foaming. Okay, here we go. Oh, God. Uh, Tastes like beer. Oh, God. I didn't shake this, and if I did, it was an accident. I didn't intend to shake this. My God, what's going on with this? I didn't take this. Ah, ah. How could I be doing this wrong? Just, oh, ah, this is ridiculous. Look at this. The top. Oh, oh my God. I should have bought a six pack. Oh, okay. Maybe you got to push it down. I'm gonna cut my finger. All right, hold on. Still foaming. Okay. There's got to be an easier way to open this beer. Oh, jeez, Louise. Ah. If I take another beer and I kind of bash this one down a little bit. So I'm going to take this beer to open the top. I'm going to smash it down. And then I'm going to sample it for taste. Oh, oh, that's a bad idea. Oh no. Oh God. All right. Okay. This is an empty can. Okay, so this can't get broken. Okay. Ah, ah. What? This is oh God. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe I got to like something over here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this on the table. I'm gonna wrap my hand with this for safety, and then I'm gonna kind of. There we go. I'm gonna stab the top. I'm gonna wedge it off. Yeah, I'm not even making this up. I mean, if this is comedy, this is like natural. God, I think I swear a little bit. I'm trying not to swear, but God damn it. Okay. Okay, so so I cut the top off like this so I can drink it, so I can sample the taste. Okay. Is there instructions on how to take it off? There's no instructions. You just pull. There's instructions. Yeah. You twist and you pull. I did this. That's what I did. I got a faulty beer can. Oh my gosh. They're not all like this. I've had this before a long time ago. I wasn't doing a taste test, but okay. Yeah, anyway, okay. So let's go back. Okay. So did I cut myself? I didn't. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, okay. I'm going to go back to this one. All right. It's a good beer. Okay. Now this one. Are they similar? Who knows? Wait a second. Oh, I don't want to cut my mouth. Hold on. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Ah, wait, is that Amazon? Hold on a second. Hi. Of course, Amazon. Oh, lo mismo. Ay, arigato. Okay. Ay. Oh, God. Okay, it's okay. Oh, geez, there we go. Arigato. Hey, hey, arigato gozaimasu. どうも。ありがとうございます。すいません。You see, this kind of thing only happens when you do a live podcast. You do a live podcast and everything falls apart. Everything falls apart. That's the difference between a live podcast and something that's set up. When something's set up, everything is natural. Everything is perfect and looks great. The lighting is great. The sound is great. The beers are great. Everything's perfect. But when you do a live podcast, oh boy, you don't know what's going to happen. Earthquake, typhoon, Uber Eats, some Amazon. The beer can doesn't even open. Look at this. Look how dangerous that is. This is absolutely ridiculous. but I'm doing it for you guys. Okay, let me sample this again. I think they're different. I'm not sure if this is the original taste, but I think it's different from this one. I like it. I like it. I like this. This is good. Top, a little dangerous, but hey, my middle name is Danger, so it's okay. Oh my God. All right. So if this ever happens to you where like you're trying to pull off the grenade top and like it's a faulty grenade, right? It's a fugazi. In that case there, I don't recommend taking scissors and jabbing it, okay? Don't do that. That's a bad thing. Maybe the thing busted off because of the pressure. Maybe the pressure's messed up or something. I don't know. I didn't shake it intentionally. In fact, I didn't even think that I shook it. I was carrying the beers very carefully and stuff. But anyway, regardless, I got the top off. It's fantastic. Well, kind of. I got the can open. Doesn't look pretty, not at all. Looks kind of dangerous, like my middle name. But it tastes good. So I'm gonna drink this as is. Mmm. It tastes a little different from the one that you can get everywhere, right? I think this one has a little bit more body. Okay, so my weekend. Today is Sunday. It's October 19th. 2025. And yes, my birthday is on October 27th. Now, because my birthday here in Japan is so close to Halloween, it's very difficult for me to have a birthday. And so this year, me and my friend Scotty from the band Creepdown, lead singer, has been on this show many times, we decided to have a dual birthday. His birthday was last week, mine's next week. We had a birthday party in the middle. So we had a birthday party with the More Than Music guys. And More Than Music is a absolutely spectacular music organization here in Japan. They book all sorts of events and parties all throughout the city, actually all over the country. To be honest, they're quite international. They also like have events like overseas or whatever. Absolutely amazing, great guys, very positive, love them to death. Anyway, so all of us got together. We had this huge birthday party in this building called Nihonbashi Air, where there's 5 floors. One floor in the basement is for bands. It's kind of like a live house. On the first floor, they got a bar. On the second floor, they have a DJ room. And on the floor above that, they have an art gallery. And then the floor above that, they got like a chill room with beds and stuff. And and above that, they have the roof, right? You can go on the roof and there's sometimes DJs and movies and stuff. It's really cool. It's an amazing place. And it was a spectacular birthday because Scott's band performed and there's so many people there in the audience. And a lot of my friends were DJing and stuff. And that was really cool. And what I did with some of my really, really good friends who are artists is that we took over the gallery and we brought in black lights. Now, many of you guys don't know this, but I'm the blacklight guy here in Japan. I have so many blacklights, professional blacklights, state-of-the-art blacklights. I mean, I've got the small ones, big ones. I got Canons, I got Razors, I got everything, right? So I brought in 11 blacklights. I brought in a bunch of blacklight artwork and stuff, and some of my friends brought in their blacklight artwork, and we had a magnificent exhibition. If you go down to the show notes, there's the SPILT ink. That's my company. If you go down there and stuff and you click on like the Instagram, you can see like some of the video of like the show. It was absolutely amazing. Oh my God. Best birthday party ever. Oh my God. It was so much fun. There was beer flowing like Niagara Falls. It was spectacular. Everybody was drinking, everybody was dancing in every single floor. Oh, and I forgot, they have a smash burger restaurant in the basement too. So everybody's munching on these delicious smash burgers. And when I say delicious, they were absolutely delicious. So if you come to Japan or if you're in Japan, look up More Than Music. And if it's October, come to our birthdays because we're going to do the same thing again next year, 2026, baby. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. Oh my God. So that was my weekend. That was actually yesterday. And yeah, so today I'm slightly hungover. Probably that's probably the reason why I can't open a beer. I mean, you've got a drinking problem when you can't open beer, all right? All right. So anyway, that was my weekend. It was great. Absolutely great. And today was a recovery day. Oh my gosh. I checked the news too. I was like just chilling and I was looking through the news and I was like, oh my God, there is so much news. There's just an incredible amount of news. So I had to read the news today. I had to, because if I didn't read the news today, oh my gosh, by tomorrow, it's going to be double and then triple, then quadruple. And oh man. So anyway, I want to read to you faders the best of the news of this week. Oh my God. Let me see. There's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. I'm not sure if this is the old formula, but I know it's different. It definitely tastes different. This one's more sharp. This one's more full bodied. And the tops are different, especially now. God, I'm kind of bummed about that. I really wanted to open it up like a grenade. Maybe you got to open it up with your teeth, like in those old school, like World War II movies, like when they toss the grenade. Oh my God. Okay. Well, without further ado, faders, let's get into the news. Here we go. If you want to get off the beaten path at Tokyo and have an unforgettable experience in Japan, well then, Gamuso welcomes you. Have a drink, enjoy a conversation, and make new friends with the locals at Gamuso. Gamuso provides fun and entertainment of all kinds, from live bands, stand-up comedy performances, to art exhibitions. There's always something exciting happening at Gamuso. Gamuso is located in the heart of Tokyo and just a comfortable 3-minute walk from Asagaya. So come on down to Gamuso. We look forward to meeting you. Whoa! Look at all this. Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny, aka the SPILT Ink, the one and only, and today I'm going to make a popsicle painting. I'm really excited to do this. I've got all my paints here. It takes about this much paint to make a popsicle painting, and I've got my two other most important ingredients. Very strong hot coffee. Oh, actually, that's not that hot, but still, it's strong coffee. And I've got punk rock music. With these two things, nothing could go wrong. All right, with that said, let's rock.
You are liked.
You are liked, wanted.
You are liked, wanted, and loved. You are liked, wanted, and loved.
Okay, dun 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 dun. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a very delicious article. Okay, this news article starts off. Niigata. 60 kilos of newly harvested rice stolen from farmer's warehouse. 60 kilos! Okay, about 60 kilos of newly harvested Koshi Hikari rice. Oh my gosh, no, it's the Koshi. Dude, this is the good rice. This is the really good stuff. Okay, one more time. Koshi Hikari rice has been stolen from a farmer's warehouse in Niigata Prefecture. According to police and other sources, the grower discovered the theft when he visited the warehouse at around 5:30 a.m. on Friday, NTV reported. Two bags, each containing 30 kilograms of rice, harvested in September, were missing from the refrigerated storage unit. Okay, so let's see here. 60 kilos of rice. That's about like 120, a little over 125 pounds. That's a lot of rice. That's a lot of rice. And actually, this rice here is kind of expensive because, oh, I mean, what for the first thing is Niigata, which is northern Japan. It's like very, very, very north. It's not north like Sapporo, but it's like directly north from Tokyo. So if you go to Tokyo and you go directly north, you reach Niigata, right? Niigata is famous for having like the best rice in Japan. It's the most delicious. It's got the best texture. It is absolutely spectacular. And in fact, some of the best Nihonshu or sake is made from Niigata rice. Okay? So by this person stealing this rice, they're probably stealing from some guy there's some company or some guy, some brewery that's making sake. So basically, yeah, we're all getting robbed in this one. Okay, the theft is believed to have occurred between October 2nd and October 10th. Police are urging farmers to install security cameras and sensors and lock their storage facilities. Yeah, the last part is a no-brainer. Definitely lock everything up. Lock it up. Hey, this is 2025, okay? And also security cameras. Come on, farmers. This happens quite a bit, you know? So yeah, I would recommend fences, barbed wire, security cameras, maybe even electric fences. You know, I mean, gosh, you know, do something to save that poor rice. Okay, moving forward. Ooh, gotta be careful with this. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Hey, kampai, by the way. Correctional officer held over alleged kidnapping of minor in central Japan. Shizuoka. Police have arrested a 21-year-old correctional officer on suspicion of kidnapping an underage girl he met online and driving her around Hamamatsu, Shizuoka Prefecture for about an hour on Saturday. I wonder, how long does it take for somebody to for this kind of a situation to be considered like kidnapping? Like if you grab somebody, is that a kidnapping? Or is there like a certain amount of time, like after like 10 minutes, it's a kidnapping? It's kind of interesting. Anyway, the suspect, identified as Rimuki, an officer at the detentional center in the city, allegedly lured the girl through social media despite knowing she was underage, according to the police. Oh my God. So this guy, he works at like a juvenile hall center pretty much. So this guy, I mean, basically, he knows what's going to happen once he gets busted. I mean, he's going to go to like, not this thing, because this is for kids, but he's going to go to an actual prison. He knows what to expect. He knows how bad it is. Oh my God, what a fool. Okay, Takara, a resident of Hamamatsu, has admitted to the allegation, the police said, adding the girl was unharmed. Oh, thank goodness she was unharmed. Thank goodness, that's great. Investigators said the incident occurred between 4:40 p.m. and 5:40 p.m. Saturday, and the case came to light after the girl sent a message to her guardian asking for help. The guardian alerted a nearby police box. Good guardian. Good job. Okay, I wonder how she escaped. Oh my gosh. Well, thank God she escaped. Okay, that's good. God, how old was this guy? Was he really 21? My God, 21 years old. Oh, that's so young to go to prison. Jeez. Hmm. Oh my God. Well, moving forward, 21-year-old man arrested for allegedly stealing 2.2 million yen from jewelry store in Tokyo. Another 21-year-old kid. Oh my God, these millennials, they're out of control. I swear to God. Unless it's the same guy. You think this guy's on some kind of like a rampage? Kidnapping people, stealing jewelry. Oh my God. I wonder what I guess what would it be? His criminal name is? The Pink Panther? I don't know. Police in Tokyo have arrested a 21-year-old man on suspicion of stealing 2.2 million yen worth of jewelry from a store in Ueno district. According to police, Toru Ozaki is suspected of stealing a diamond necklace from a store on Friday. A diamond necklace. You know, who steals diamonds anymore? I thought stealing diamonds was like a 1970s or 1980s kind of crime, you know? I mean, how are diamonds in demand? You know? I mean, does this guy have like a diamond guy? Like, hey, I got a guy. I got a diamond guy. His name is Jimmy the Jet Diamond. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. But I don't even think that. What, a pawn shop? Would a pawn shop take a diamond necklace? I don't know. That's ridiculous. Unless he was stealing it for his girlfriend. Now that makes sense. Honey, I got this for you, but you can't wear it outside. Okay, moving forward. According to police, Toru Ozaki is suspected of stealing a diamond necklace from a store on Friday. Okay, read that before. Police said Ozaki entered the store with another man and asked to try the necklace on. He ran out of the store still wearing it, but was chased by an employee and detained about 240 meters from the store. Police said Ozaki has denied the allegations and quoted him as saying, quote, I was simply invited by a friend to have a cigarette and then left the store. End quote. The other man is still at large. I guess it's kind of a pretty good story. Gosh, I went outside for a cigarette. I forgot I had it on. It's not going to hold up in court, but I guess if that's all you got. About a week ago, a similar incident occurred in Taito Ward in which watches and other items were stolen, and police are questioning the man about his possible involvement in that theft. Ooh, boy, that's bad. This guy, he's in trouble. Okay, moving forward. Woman stabbed multiple times at apartment. Suspect arrested. Well, happy Halloween. Okay, I drank the dangerous beer. Now to the safe beer. Woo! Okay, yeah, this story's kind of dark, I guess. I don't really read dark stories anymore. I'm more in the kind of like the funny, wild stories. But let's see where this goes. Police in Kobayashi City, Miyazaki Prefecture, have arrested a 22-year-old man in suspicion of attempted murder after he allegedly stabbed a woman in her 20s at her apartment on Sunday morning. Oh my God. God, no, okay, first things first, listen. If somebody knocks on your door, you look through the video to see who it is, right? Or the people or something. And if you don't know that person, or if you didn't order any Uber Eats or Amazon or something like that, don't open the door. Don't open the door. According to police, the woman called 110 at around 3:50 a.m. and said that a man had broken into her apartment. Oh, he broke in. Okay, my bad. And stabbed her in the back and then fled. Oh my God, this is dark. Police and an ambulance rushed to the apartment and found the woman with multiple stab wounds to her back. She was taken to the hospital in serious condition, but was able to speak. Oh, thank gosh. I hope she's okay. She told police she was awake at the time and heard a noise in her apartment. Police said the suspect, Mitsuo Nishimizura, a company employee, not anymore, was arrested on Sunday afternoon. Police said the man has partially denied the charges, saying, quote, it is true that I stabbed her, yes, multiple times, but I did not intend to kill her, end quote. Oh my God. Yeah, this is definitely attempted murder. And this guy is going to go to jail. They're going to lock him up, throw away the key, and sayonara, buddy. Sayonara. Oh my gosh. What a menace to society. Oh my gosh. I didn't intend to kill her. Oh, dude, no. This guy, bad news. Happy Halloween. You got to throw a dark story in there, I guess. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Next story. Okay. Women's blouse burned from behind on subway platform in Sapporo. Ah, geez. Okay. Funny thing, I think I may have read this last week. I don't know. I got kind of drunk. Sounds kind of familiar. If I read this last week, I apologize. And if I didn't, hey, sounds like a pretty hot story. Get it? Boom! A 47-year-old woman's blouse was burnt from behind as she waited for a subway train in Sapporo on Saturday. According to police, the incident occurred at around 1 p.m. on the platform of Odori Station in the Sapporo subway Tozai line. The woman told police she was waiting for a train when she felt someone tugging at her clothing. Listen, ladies, if somebody's like tugging on your blouse or on your skirt, you turn around and you smack that guy. And not slap, I mean, well, yeah, maybe a slap. Yeah, maybe a slap's good. Yeah, you go around and you slap the shit out of him. When she turned around, she saw a man walking away. When the woman checked her clothing, she found a burnt hole around 5 centimeters in diameter in the back of her blouse. Ugh, what a creep. The man who left was described as approximately 150 centimeters tall, with short white hair, wearing a black long sleeve shirt and black pants. Can't be me, I'm wearing shorts. That is like the worst description. 150 centimeters. Okay, that's average. With short white hair. Okay, all right, short hair. That's average. White hair. But there's a lot of old people here in Japan. So, wearing a black long sleeve shirt and black pants. Oh my God. So, kind of like he was like a ninja, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. I hope they catch this guy. Kind of reminds me of that Dead Milkman song. If you love somebody, why not set them on fire? Moving forward, arrested elementary school teacher says he has been taking voyeuristic images of girls for over 10 years. Ew. Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. Most teachers are great. Most teachers are very good. They're out there to, kind of like mold the youth and educate them so they can be like very productive members of society. But every so often, there's a bad apple. But I guess you could say that about podcasters too, especially ones that can't open a can of beer. Oh, geez, I'm so disappointed in myself. Mm. Okay, moving forward. A 40-year-old Nagoya elementary school teacher who was arrested on suspicion of installing a small camera in a classroom at his school with the intent of filming female students has confessed to repeatedly taking voyeuristic images of young girls of over 10 years. Police said, not 10 years of age, but for over 10 years. Both are bad. Both are so bad. Police said Takashi Mizui was arrested on Thursday on suspicion of violating Aichi Prefecture's nuisance prevention ordinance for installing the camera behind a desk in a classroom at an elementary school. Oh my God, it was 10-year-old kids. Oh, geez. In Nagoya's Nakagawa ward on September 12th. Oh my God. Whoa, this guy is bad. A child found the camera attached to the underside of her desk and told her parents. Oh, geez, Louise, this is just horrible. During questioning by the school, Mizui admitted to installing the camera. Police and Mizui told them he was, quote, interested in female students' bodies, clothing, and underwear, end quote. Oh, God. This guy's bad. And I would also hate to be his lawyer. This guy, could you, well, actually, F this guy. Geez, this is so bad. I can't even read anymore. Jeez. It's hard to make a joke about this. I didn't know it was that bad, but this is pretty bad. Maybe I should read these stories before I do this. I just read the headlines. It's fresh for all of us. Mizui was hired as a teacher in Nagoya 14 years ago and has worked for 2 elementary schools. For the past 5 years, he has been teaching since the other subjects at his current elementary school. Meanwhile, Nagoya's Board of Education has indicated its intentions to install devices to detect hidden cameras within the first fiscal year. Well, good job, guys. Good job. Okay, please do that. Please do that. Oh my God. And get rid of this guy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Moving forward, Shizuoka man arrested for stealing 50 fire hose nozzles. Where do you find fire hose nozzles? I don't think I've seen one in the last, forever. Okay, it is often said that one man's trash is another man's treasure, but it turns out that one man's fire hose nozzle is another's treasure. Whether the motive was monetary or simply passion, it is not yet known. But police in Shizuoka have finally arrested they finally did it. They caught him. They finally got this guy. Yeah. Finally arrested a 57-year-old for a rash of fire hose nozzle thefts. The original arrest took place on August 29th when the man was caught attempting to steal a fire hose nozzle in Kanami Town, Shizuoka Prefecture. Got a lot of fire-related articles today, huh? The man admitted to the charges, but remained in custody as police investigated similar thefts of 81 nozzles throughout the eastern part of the prefecture. Oh my God, this guy was on a fire hose nozzle rampage. Okay, a search of places connected to the suspect revealed a stash of roughly 50 other fire hose nozzles. What is he doing with these? Is he building like a sculpture or like some kind of a structure or something? Or is he trying to like prevent people from firemen from putting out fires or something? Whoa, why is this guy doing this? What is his damage? They then began to check surveillance cameras in victimized areas and found footage of him taking the nozzle in other parts of Kanami earlier this month. This led to his rearrest on September 18th. Fire hoses are often kept in unlocked boxes near hydrants. Yes, they should be unlocked. They're very, very useful for putting out fires. It makes them easy targets for people who don't mind putting people's lives at serious risk. Yeah, for a little hunk of metal worth about $8 as scrap metal. I think I did this for scrap metal? $8, 50, 55 times 8 is 40 for 400 and something dollars. It's like Young Mon, something, whatever. It's not a lot of money. And I'm bad with math, especially when I drink. Police are currently trying to link him and his dozens of nozzles to the many other thefts that took place and uncover his motive. Yes, what is his motive? It just so happens that a separate series of thefts involving 57 fire hose nozzles occurred in Hiroshima Prefecture this year as well. This guy is traveling the country, man. He's hopping the trains. He's going from station to station. He's just stealing all these nozzles. What a lunatic. I mean, but you got to respect a guy with passion. The suspect there admitted to selling oh, wait a second. The suspect there admitted to selling the nozzles for money, but he also wasn't hanging on to his nozzles like, wait, like this suspect oddly was. Oh, okay, all right, all right, I figured out what's going on. Sorry, I've been drinking. So this guy's been stealing a lot of fire hose nozzles, and we don't know why he's doing it. But another guy in Hiroshima, he was doing the same thing. He got busted for 57 fire hose nozzles, but he was selling them for money. Okay. So one is a mystery, an enigma, and the other one, yeah, he's just a crook. Okay, let's see here. Next story. Okay, let's see here. Next story. Okay, I'm just blowing through these. Maybe this is the last one. Should I do one more? Let's see. Ooh, wait. Oh my God. Another one. Okay. All right, I got a copycat crime after I read this one. Okay, so two more stories, faders. Two more stories because I got two more beers. Let me just drink the rest of this Asahi Super Dry. Bear with me. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Woman arrested for stealing cash from man at Tokyo hotel after Okubo Park meeting. Ooh, okay. Oh, by the way, I'm opening another beer. This beer here is a Kirin, and it's the Kirin Good Ale. And this beer right here is a very popular beer. It's new, it's popular, it's fantastic. Buy it. Wait, this beer was with that beer. And when I opened that beer, it exploded. This beer just opens fine. This is uncanny. Absolutely uncanny. Shogunai, right? Okay, moving forward. Police in Tokyo have arrested a 21-year-old unemployed woman on suspicion of stealing 36,000 Japanese yen from a Nepalese man's wallet in a hotel room in Shinjuku. Okay, 36,000 yen is about roughly, I would say, $190 US. Okay. According to police, Miyu Aoyagi has admitted to the allegation and quoted her as saying, quote, "I intended to use the money for rent and food," end quote. So she's kind of like a Robin Hood, but she's spending the money on herself. So she's nothing like Robin Hood at all. Okay. Police said Aoyagi is suspected of working as a prostitute near Okubo Park in Shinjuku's Kabukicho district. She met the Nepalese man and they went to a hotel. Okay, yeah, never trust a hooker. The man later told police that while he was taking a shower, never keep your eyes no, always keep your eyes on the hooker, or never take your eyes off a hooker. That's right. That's that's what they say, right? Okay. The man later told police that while he was taking a shower, Aoyagi stole the cash from his wallet and left the hotel. The number of foreigners visiting the Okubo Park area for prostitution has been dramatically increasing since videos about it has been a good pickup spot, went viral on YouTube. Well, now you know. You heard it here, not first, but second on Got Faded Japan. Okay. The things we do on this show. So ridiculous. Mm. Oh my God, this is such a good beer. Yep. Learn it, live it, love it. Okay. Police said there have been multiple reports from four men who have had their money stolen from them after meeting a woman in the park. Yeah, never trust a hooker. Isn't that prostitution 101? Never trust a hooker. Oh my gosh. And take a shower with your wallet, okay? Have like a chain wallet or something. I don't know. The Nepalese man said, quote, "In my country, I can't imagine seeing prostitutes standing around like that. So I was curious to see if I could have sex with them if I negotiated." End quote. Oh my God, I'd hate to be this guy's wife. Oh, geez. In my country, I can't imagine seeing prostitutes standing around like that. So I was curious. That's what he said to the cops. Hey, cops, listen, I know it was possibly illegal, but I was curious. Isn't this guy to blame too? I mean, well, obviously he's to blame. I mean, when you visit a prostitute, pretty much anything that happens is on you. Diseases, theft, whatever. It's your fault because you're engaging in this illegal activity. Yeah, so I was curious to see if I could have sex with them if I negotiate. I wonder if he negotiated and she was like, fuck, and she just took his money. Oh my gosh. Or maybe that was the cost. How much was it? It was like 336,000 yen. I wonder how much a prostitute costs, a park prostitute. I don't know. Saito-san, where's my intern? Saito-san, I got a job for you. I know it's late at night. Tell your wife I say hello. Uh, so stupid. Oh my God. The more I do this, the more I drink, the more dumb it gets. Oh, okay. Okay, so faders, if you come to Japan and you see girls in the park and stuff, yeah, they're probably well, no. If you see a prostitute in the park, yeah, just walk away and stuff because they might take your wallet. Okay, wait, so this guy he went to the cops, obviously. So he had a hooker in a hotel room. She stole his money. He went to the cops. I wonder if he got arrested. I would love to see the look on those cops' face. They're like, "Wait, sir, you're telling us that you broke the law and then you got screwed, and then you got screwed again." Love to see this guy. I would become a cop and work in Kabukicho just to hear these stories, just to have somebody come up to me and tell me these kind of stories. I would love to. I would go to police school for that. That this is hilarious. This, oh God, there's a tear in my eye for how funny this is. Okay, moving forward, a 64-year-old man arrested over theft of 150 kilos of newly harvested rice from farmer's warehouse. Okay, so there's a copycat, but I don't think this story took place in Niigata. Mmm, such a good beer. Oh my God. I woke up this morning and I told myself I'm not going to drink for a while because yesterday was my birthday party and I drank so much beer. I didn't do any shots, well, maybe a couple, but oh my God, I drank so much and oh my gosh. Oh, by the way, if you wanna support me on my birthday, just go to go down the show notes and we've got a Patreon. Sign up for the Patreon, buy me a beer. 500 yen, $5. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you. And if you don't want to, it's fine. No problem. As long as you support the show by watching and enjoying this, that's more than enough. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's go back. Okay, police in Minami Ichizen town, Fukui Prefecture, have arrested a 64-year-old man on suspicion of stealing 150 kilos of newly harvested rice from a farmer's warehouse. 64-year-old man lifting 150 kilos. That's some old man strength there, man. That's not even 150 kilos. That's like 300, 400 pounds. Oh my God, dude. I hope when I'm 64, I hope when I'm 64, I can lift and bench press 150 kilos, man. That would be awesome. According to police, Shigenobu Iwazaki, a company employee, not anymore, is accused of breaking into the warehouse between 8 p.m. on August 24th and 8 a.m. on August 25th. Okay, so he's got like a 12-hour window right here. And stealing 5 bags of Hane Chizen brown rice. This is very odd. I've never heard of anybody stealing just brown rice. I mean, in Japan, it's always white rice. Nobody steals brown rice. I mean, what do you do with brown rice? I mean, brown rice is good, nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, that's not really the typical rice to steal here. This is interesting. All right, let me read on. Maybe we'll say, okay, bags of Henai Chizen brown rice worth approximately 82,500 yen. Okay, all right. So, all right, he stole it because it's valuable. I don't know. What's he going to do? Sell this on the street in like little dime bags or something? Hey, buddy, you got some rice? Yeah, I got the brown stuff. I got the brown stuff. I got the white stuff. What kind of stuff you want? I got it all. Oh my gosh. Okay, police in Iwasaki. Police said Iwasaki, who was identified from surveillance camera footage, good job. This farmer had a camera. Good job, buddy. Good job. Has admitted to the allegation. Police believe he was planning to resell the rice on the street. Oh, I knew it. I called it. Oh my God. He's going to have a trench coat. He's going to be a kabukicho. He's going to have all these bags of brown rice and white rice. Hey. I'm your pusher man. Okay, moving forward. Okay. God, I think I might have read this one before. I'm not sure. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, let's just go for it. Okay, I said I was going to read 2 stories. Wait, I think I might have read this one. Let me see if there's one that I didn't read. Let me see. Give me a second. Oh, here's one. Okay, cool. Next story. Man in his 80s questioned after 3 children assaulted in Kawasaki Park. I love Kawasaki. When I first came to Japan, I lived in Kawasaki-ku, which is like Kawasaki kind of city district. Yeah, Kawasaki's a cool place, especially back then. Police said in Kawasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture, are questioning a man in his 80s after 3 elementary school students playing in the park were beaten by the man with a wooden stick on Monday. Oh my God, these kids are weak AF. I swear to an 80-year-old man, dude, if an 80-year-old man picked up a stick, you know what you do? You sneeze and then he flies away. Achoo! Whoa. Oh my gosh. According to police, the incident occurred at around 4:30 p.m. while the second grade children were playing in the park in Kawasaki Ward. The mother of one of the boys called police at 5 p.m. after her child came home and told her what happened. Well, what did happen? What, did he smack him with a stick? Come on, kids, grow a pair. Come on. On Tuesday, police questioned the suspect who lives near the park after an analysis of security footage and based on a description from people who saw him in the area. The 3 boys suffered minor injuries. Minor injuries means, what? A scratch? Including bruises on their hands and feet? They get bruises on their hands and feet? How can they have bruises on their hands and feet? It's October. Everybody's wearing shoes. This is ridiculous. I think these kids probably made it up. The park is in a residential area approximately 500 meters from the Kawasaki Daishi station and so on. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Wait a minute. There's a couple of stories I didn't read. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. One more. Last one. I still got beer. This is cool. We're good. A knife holding man robs store in Saitama Prefecture. Oh my gosh. See, the cool thing about Japan is we don't have guns. We've got knives, okay? And the thing is, that's good and that's bad. I mean, knives getting stabbed sucks. Being slashed sucks. But you can outrun a knife. Wait, unless you're in a store. But still, you got a chance. Well, let's see. Let's see here what happens. Okay. A man threatened the manager of a used goods store and a used goods store? What kind of money do they have? Give me those ice skates. Winter is coming. A man threatened a manager of a used goods store in Hanui City, Saitama Prefecture, with a knife and stole money on Saturday. According to police, the incident occurred at around 4:30 p.m. TV Asahi reported that a man posing as a customer pointed a knife at the female store manager of the store and threatened her. The woman told police that the man said to her, quote, "If you don't want to be killed, give me the money," end quote. All we have is about $10, sir. We sell junk. The man, oh, wait a second. The man took 56,000 Japanese yen in cash. 56,000 Japanese yen is about $350, maybe. And then bound the manager's arms and legs with adhesive tape and fled. The woman was not injured. Well, thank God the woman wasn't injured. That's wonderful news. God, I would hate to get robbed and then beaten up for this little of cash. Seriously. I mean, I want to be, if this is going to happen to me, I want it to be at least like 1 billion yen. Oh my God! But it's still, I mean, thank God the woman's not hurt. Okay, that's the most important thing. The man is described as being about 160, 165 centimeters tall, medium built, with short graying hair. Sounds like the other guy from the story. He was wearing a gray tracksuit, white mask, and carrying a paper bag. I'm assuming the paper bag had the knife. Oh my gosh! That's a pretty interesting story. Gosh, I mean, phew. Well, maybe they're giving this description, so we don't know exactly what they do know. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm surprised that they haven't found this guy yet, or any of the people, because the thing is, it's just there's cameras. Well, where did this happen? Hanyu City, Saitama Prefecture. See, I live in Tokyo, and in Tokyo, there's cameras absolutely everywhere. Like, I mean, in like my neighborhood, every single corner has whatchamacallit, CCTV cameras. CCTV cameras, CCTV cameras, CCTV cameras. And I know that they work because I used to have a pair of old headphones, It's like kind of like, not the ones that cover your ears, but they kind of did. And they were cheap and old and stuff. But whenever I walked underneath the CCTV cameras, it would go, so you could tell, like, I guess, like the single, because there it was wireless headphones, but the single from my headphones was getting kind of messed up because of the CC cameras, right? So it's like as I'm walking to the station. So there's cameras absolutely everywhere in Tokyo. So if this happened in Tokyo, I mean, this guy would have been popped like immediately. But yeah. Oh, geez. Is there anything else? There might be another story. I feel like reading another story. No, those are images, blah, 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 woman's blah. So I thought maybe there would be another one. See, if I got beer, I can read. There's tons of great stories. Oh, geez. Okay, I got a dark one, faders. Be warned, this one's dark. I've had a couple of dark ones in here, but it is October. It is kind of like the Halloween season, which a lot of us are looking forward to, and a lot of us are not looking forward to because Halloween here is a little bit crazy. People act bonkers on Halloween. It's kind of an excuse to like dress up and just go berserker and stuff. But hopefully this year is like totally cool, totally peaceful and stuff. A lot of you guys that are not living in Japan may question this, but back in the day, at least like before Corona, Shibuya was the place to go, and for at least like 6 years. So everybody in like Tokyo and like the Tokyo area would just go to Shibuya, which is like that big, huge district that has like that big intersection. They would dress up in costume, they'd go there, and they would just like buy beer from like the convenience stores and just party in the streets. And it was a lot of fun. I did it a couple of times, and yeah, and you just walk around and just see people and hang out and stuff. stuff. And my birthday's October 27th, so I'd always like be like meeting friends in the area and stuff, or like my wife or something, and like have food and have some drinks and then just go check it out and stuff. It was pretty cool, right? And then it got kind of crazy, and then some crazy things happened, and then even more crazy things happened. And then the city was just like, yo, dude, we can't handle this. We have cops from all over the country here just in this area just to make sure that bad things don't happen, and they still do. So we got to just shut this down. So basically, they made it not illegal, but they made it. It's kind of like a gray area where they just basically don't want people in Shibuya partying in the streets and stuff. So if you go to Shibuya, if you're in a costume, it's like you come to Shibuya, you just go to like a nightclub or a bar or a restaurant. And so, which is actually kind of a good thing, because that means some people like, buying drinks from 7-Eleven and getting wasted in the streets and breaking bottles and stuff and doing crazy stuff there. They go into like bars and they go into restaurants and they go to like, what you call it, nightclubs and live houses, and they party there. So, I mean, there's security there. They can make sure that people are safe, nothing bad is happening and stuff, and they're making money, which is great for taxes for the city and stuff. So it's actually kind of a good thing, so it's got its pros and cons. I don't know. I'm glad that I did get to experience the original Halloween here in Shibuya. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that now that it's like pushed into like the clubs and stuff. But I'm curious though. I'm wondering, because like Shinjuku and Shibuya, even though they're very, very, very similar, they are quite different. And recently, well, not recently, but for the last like maybe 6-7 years, a lot of people go to Shinjuku and just party on the streets every weekend, like Friday night, Saturday night. They go to Kabukicho and they go there and they just get beers in the convenience store and they just get wasted in the streets and stuff. Just watch people go by and just hang out and stuff, right? So I'm curious if like Shinjuku is going to be the new like Shibuya, or maybe it already is for Halloween. I don't even know. But yeah. But to be honest, me, these days for Halloween, I just like to like, get like some like shochu or some beers and stuff and just watch like a scary movie, light a couple of candles, watch like, the classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre or the original A Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, the original one or part 3, Dream Warriors, one of those two. But I like scary movies. So watching a scary movie at home, that's kind of cool. And, the thing is here, there's no trick or treating and stuff. So I don't have to worry about being interrupted or anything like that. So it's kind of cool. Although I might go to one of my friend's bars for Halloween. That'd be kind of fun. We'll see, and I'll keep you posted. Oh man, maybe I can dig. Dude, I've got so much beer and so much time. What time is it? It's like 9 o'clock at night on a Sunday. What else am I gonna do? I'm just gonna podcast. Maybe I can have this be like the longest podcast ever. I'm just gonna read the news as it comes in. Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news. Okay, let's see if I can pull up something else. All right, so let me just go to a different website. Okay, okay, all right, give me 2 seconds. God, I wish I did this live, for like basically you could talk to me while I'm doing this. I mean, then I could you could send me news articles or something like that. Wouldn't that be a guess? Uh, okay. This story looks right. This is a brand new story. This came out. What? It looks like it came out today. This is a news story from today. Okay, so here on Got Fit in Japan, we've got the newest stories, the latest groundbreaking news. Okay, here we go. I know nothing about this. All I know is that it has noodles in it. And if there's one thing I like, and if there's one thing I love in this planet, it's noodles. That and beer. Oh my God. Here we go. Men arrested for breaking into unoccupied home in Japan after mystery noodles found in fridge. Dun, dun, dun. Unoccupied home. Does that mean an abandoned home? There's a lot of abandoned homes here in Japan. Actually, if you didn't know this, there's actually like ghost towns all throughout the country, because everybody, once they become of age, they want to move to Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, Sapporo. They don't want to live in like small little villages. So we got little villages all over the place that are practically abandoned, if not completely abandoned. My wife's hometown, believe it or not, her hometown is like, when she was a kid, there was like 30,000 people that used to live there, and now there's like practically nobody. I mean, the place is like Detroit. There's like empty houses, empty buildings all over the place. It's kind of cool looking, to be honest. I actually like it up there, and I'm not going to say where it is because I don't want you to go there. Okay, Tokyo. Usually there's nothing strange about finding udon noodles in Kagawa Prefecture. Oh yeah, Kagawa Takamatsu udon, got it. The place is so heavily associated with the dish and has so many restaurants specializing in it that it's jokingly referred to as Udon Prefecture. That's actually true, faders. A long time ago. Actually, I think in like 2002, I had a friend whose family lived in Takamatsu, which is in Kagawa Prefecture, right? And anyway, so I visited her family, and the thing is, like, we went there. I visited the family. We hung out and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you got to come to like the birthplace of Sanoki Udon." And Sanoki Udon is like the best udon on the planet, and it's from this little place where, like, at that time, all these very old Japanese women would make the udon, and then they would sell it there. And there's like this kind of like almost like a temple style building that you'd go in and you'd eat these very special traditional original udon like noodles, and it was absolutely amazing. Oh my god, after I had those, I was just like, oh my god, I've got to eat these udon noodles as much as I can. And yeah, then I fell in love with udon. Okay, moving forward. And yet Kanagawa, and that even in Kanagawa, there are some places no one expects to find udon, like the refrigerator of a house that nobody lives in. On September 22nd, a 69-year-old man stopped by his house he owns in the Kagawa city, where he opened up the refrigerator and he saw a pack of udon noodles inside, but he didn't buy or put them there. What's more, the man's primary residence is somewhere else, and no one lives in the house where he found the udon. Suspicions arose, and the owner set up a security camera in the kitchen. And 4 days later, got what separated that appeared oh god, I'm drinking too much. Got what appeared at first to be the answer he was looking for. The recorded video showed a 39-year-old man the owner had never seen before enter the kitchen and rummaging about, looking for something valuable to steal, finding nothing as the house was unoccupied. The owner then contacted the police, who were able to identify the man and place him under arrest for illegally entering the house. Okay, well, there you go. All right, so that's about it and stuff. Okay, so that's the interesting story that I basically ended this podcast on. All right, faders. Well, on that note, I just want to say thank you very much for tuning into this very special episode of Got Faded Japan. It's so great to see you guys. Yes. It's my birthday and Halloween season, so if you want to support the show, you want to help me out, go down to the Patreon and do that. And faders, thank you so much for tuning in with us and having a couple of drinks. And yeah, sorry that I'm too stupid to open a beer, but yeah, I'm glad I was able to try them. And yes, these two beers are very different. Is it the original formula? I'm not really sure. I don't think so, but it is more of a full-bodied beer. Anyway, fitters, thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.